Good morning. Happy Friday. So I wanted to pop on here, and I might regret it. I might. I doubt it, but maybe. This is a pretty, volatile subject, and everybody is entitled to their opinions, and I am open for absolute discussion and debate, free from judgment and disrespect. Okay, so let's start that. Maid Act, which is medical aid in dying, also known as death with dignity. It is not legal here. It's here in Arizona, but it is in quite a few other states. Not enough states, in my opinion, but I guess I wanted to talk about that because there are quite a few people out there, legislators, that are trying to eliminate it. Like they're trying to make those decisions at 4 states under the federal, federal whatever, umbrella, if you will. And I support that. I support medical aid in dying. I support death with dignity. And let me tell you why. One, I don't think any living person, living thing, animal, human, whatever, I don't think anything should be put in a position to suffer, forced to suffer. And honestly, if you think about it, if I were one of those a-holes that just let my dog, who has a terminal illness, I don't currently have a dog with a terminal illness, I'm using this as an analogy. If I had a dog that was diagnosed with cancer, right, and it's terminal, and then they start suffering, like there's no walking, or there's no eating or drinking or what have you. If I was a person who just ignored that, maybe gave them some meds to ease the pain, literally the online community, social media would explode at me. Like, how dare you? How could you do that to your animal? By the way, I've never done that to one of my animals. I've had to make that tough decision to let them go because that's what was best for them. I would be enemy number one if I were that type of person, to allow an animal to suffer needlessly. And yet, it's okay for humans to suffer needlessly. There is no cure for ALS. There is absolutely no cure. I believe someday, maybe, not in my lifetime. Lou Gehrig, that was 87 years ago. They're no closer to a cure. But they're working. I don't discount the drug trials and the research. I don't discount any of that. Please understand. But I'm in a position where one day, and there are many already far advanced, much more progressed than I am, and they are suffering. They are suffering. You can't breathe. Here, we'll give you some morphine. We'll just knock you out. But man, we're gonna keep you alive as long as we can, so you can suffer and your family can watch you suffer, while taking on more and more and more medical debt. Make that make sense. If I don't give my animal who is actively dying and suffering at the same time, the humanity and grace to end their suffering, I am a fucking villain. Again, I've never done that. I've never done that. I've never been in that position where I made my animals suffer, nor would I ever. Again, analogy. But if I allow or try to advocate or fight for my right to die with dignity and end my suffering, and I'm not suffering right now. I'm not talking about here, now, today with a terminal diagnosis. I'm talking down the road when it does become a suffering situation. Then I'm also a terrible person. I'm a terrible person. My family would be terrible people. Make that make fucking sense to me. You can tell that I am very passionate about this. I am very passionate about it because I don't believe that any living thing should be forced into a position of suffering. No, nothing. No one, nothing, no animal, no human, no nothing. So you make that make sense for me. And I am open to active debate, discussion. I enjoy that actually because I gain perspective, and my hope is that people could gain perspective from my point of view. And I don't have conversations to try to change people's minds, nor have my mind changed. But I think it's healthy. I think healthy debate is really good for everybody because, again, we gain perspective and understanding of each other. Just don't come at me with judgment or disrespect, because I won't do that to you. So, anyway, happy Friday. There's my soapbox rant, and much love.